it's Super Bowl weekend, but Lui and Oliver will be glued to the TV for the Puppy Bowl before the game.
But it's work before play, and that brings us to this week's edition of the Newshounds.
Here's the Newshounds, Lui and Oliver, with their World News Roundup.
This week on the Newshounds, a tiny bull is saved.
It's a whole new world for a baby rhino.
And a tiger makes a prediction.
But first, a first for the Chester Zoo in England. It welcomed its very first aardvark calf ever born there. The baby, named Dobby after the Harry Potter character because of its large, droopy ears, was born in January and is being looked after by caretakers around the clock. Only 109 aardvarks around the world are found in zoos, so this birth is very, very rare.
A young rhino at a Dutch zoo ventured into the large enclosure that'll be his new home for the first time this week. And for the first time, he encountered some big animals it might meet on the African savanna: zebras, giraffes, and antelope. Under the watchful eye of his 2-ton mother, the 3-month-old calf named Stark cautiously observed the other species in the large plains-like enclosure. At one point, the little guy appeared to snuffle noses with a zebra, but he shied away from a towering giraffe that peered down on him. It's a big and tall world out there.
A diminutive bull in Bavaria has proven that size isn't everything as he makes himself comfortable in his new herd at an animal sanctuary in Germany. Napoleon was born with a genetic defect that means he's 2.6 feet tall at 8 months old and has already reached his full height. Despite his size, he feels like a complete bull. Rescued from a farmer who was going to send the calf to the slaughterhouse, Napoleon, who is as feisty as his namesake, has found a foster mother and, despite his size, is making his presence felt at the farm.
And finally, Misha is not a Bengal tiger. He's an Amur tiger, but you'd think this resident of the Des Moines Zoo would have no trouble predicting the winner of this Sunday's Super Bowl game between the Bengals and the Rams. The tiger picked the winner by licking and rubbing the scented glass where the logo was placed. To be fair, each logo was scented with the same perfume, and no, he did not choose the Bengals. Will Misha be right? We'll find out Sunday.
And that's this week's edition of the Newshounds Now Update.